Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. It's Dakota from Dakota's Den. Today, I'm not in my den. I am in my car because I am waiting for a friend. I'm always in my darn car, right? Well, I just thought I would come on and talk to everybody to see how everybody was doing. Today is what, Thursday? Nope, Tuesday. Today is Tuesday because I had to go into the office and switch my laptop. Well, I'm just on here today just to talk about things in the news that are not necessarily so. It's so much in the news with, everybody knows the Diddy case and the Jay-Z case and the Donald Trump case and Musk and who else, and J-Lo and Black History Month and Barack Obama and Michelle Anderson and DJ Academics. I mean, you name it, it's just going crazy in the news. Not to mention the news that we all have in our personal lives. I mean, I have a personal life, and I'm sure you do too. But I'm here today just to talk about things that happen, things that people talk about in the news, but they are not necessarily so, not all the time. And what prompted me to talk about this is I was just in an office and I'm just sitting there minding my business and my phone pings. It's one of those news apps that I have on my phone. So my phone pings and it comes up, breaking news. Donald Trump bans Black History Month. And I'm sitting in there looking at with a lady, and I just had to talk. I'm just a talker, and I didn't even know her. And I just sat there. Well, wait a minute, look at this. And it was a white lady. It wasn't a black lady like myself. I said, "Am I seeing things?" And we both looked at it and read it. It said Donald Trump banned Black History Month, or took it away. Took away. But I'm like, wait a minute, this can't be true. I didn't hear anything about this. Did you hear anything about this? And she said, well, no, I didn't hear anything about that. But last night I heard about him trying to run for a third presidency, a third term. And I said to her, well, how about that? I am a content creator. And just yesterday I did a video on Donald Trump wanting to amend the 22nd Amendment. Or a Congressman Andy Olick wants to amend the 22nd Amendment so Donald Trump can run for a third term. And she's like, oh, you're a content creator? And I said, yes, I am. So I said, I don't believe this. He could not have. So we said, well, you know what? There's an easy way to find out. Let's Google it. I said, yep, let's do it. We can do it right here. So we Googled it. We Googled, did Donald Trump get rid of Black History Month? And it said no. It said there is no proof that Donald Trump has taken away Black History Month. You see, fake news. There's a lot of fake news out here. So don't believe everything that you are hearing. I know that there are some terrible things going on. I know it because I'm in it too. I can't afford groceries, just like you can't afford groceries. I've got a lot of family members who are struggling trying to get babysitters for their children because they have to go back into the office on a full-time basis. So it's a lot going on. So don't believe everything that you hear in the news. Now, I also heard in the news today, listen, I am embarrassed to even say this, but I didn't make it up. It's in the news, but it's one of those other things that's just not so. I don't believe it is. What is going on is Barack Obama is said to be having relationship troubles with Michelle Obama. And it's being said that Jennifer Aniston, she used to be on the show called Friends. Jennifer Aniston had something to do with it. Now, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. But I don't think that's true. It just don't even sound right. I don't think it's true. So that's something else that you hear on the news that's not just not true. It's just not. Okay. So, well, since we're talking about things that's not true, let's talk about something that is true. Okay. I was watching CNN last night, and I switched over to CNN because I felt like they were just giving me the half of the story about some deportations that were taking place. But when I switched over, you know what I saw? I saw that the present president, okay, the present president, when he's doing the deportations, he wanted to make it for a camera moment. I don't know if he used the word camera or photo or photo op, whatever, but it's supposed to be for a camera moment. So they had, he hired 90,000 immigration officers or something. Immigration, it has something to do with the IRS too, but it was 90,000, and he wanted them to show up during the deportation. And guess who else they had showing up at the deportation? Guess why? I don't know, but guess who else was there? Talking, interviewing the people, and I do say people because they are fucking people, to interview the people who were being deported. Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil, if you don't take your skinny behind home, Dr. Phil was interviewing but it made no sense. He was asking one guy, they had him in handcuffs, and it was said that he was a child sexual abuser, so, you know, they need to deport him, period. But Dr. Phil was saying to the man, what's your name? Are you a U.S. citizen? And the man, he said, no, I'm not a U.S. citizen. And I think he gave his name. And, you know, he was looking annoyed at, you know, what he shouldn't look annoyed because he should be under the jail. But he looked at Dr. Phil and he said, oh, I know you, or I know who you are. And he said, you're Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil said, well, how do you know who I am? I don't know. He said something about I watch TV or something like that. But then they had Dr. Phil and Tom Hosen, the border czar. They had them in a room, and they were just talking to each other about the deportation. And they were just talking. You know, Dr. Phil was saying to him, what happens if you get innocent people in the crossfire? You know, what are you going to do with them? Are you going to deport them? And Hosen said no, but he didn't elaborate. So basically, it was just weird. It was like a mini series. You know, it was definitely like staged, like some kind of photo op. And it's no photo op if people. I'm not talking about the grapists and the unalivers. You know, and I'm not talking about them. Deport their asses. I'm not talking about them. But just for the people who are regular people like me and you, like the farmhands who are scared to go to work, and, you know, the normal people, they don't deserve that. Who wants to see their life being thrown up in flames on TV? One of the immigrants had been here 30 years, and they deported him. You know, and I know he should have his green card. He should be here legally. I know, I get it. But there's got to be, listen, before this bloody deportation took place under other regimes, they were deporting people. Biden was deporting people. I saw that the news clips when Biden was going after criminals and deporting, but it wasn't like this. It wasn't a photo op. Okay, they weren't dragging innocents with them. And I'm not talking about Republicans. I'm not talking about Democrats. I'm just talking about what I saw on the news. You know, it's getting harder and harder to stay neutral. I'm trying. But I can't. Sometimes you just can't find anything to be neutral about in these times, 2025, that we're living in. I thought 2024 was bad political-wise, whatever. I thought it was, but it wasn't bad. It was fabulous. Well, except for the Diddy stories. That was exhausting. But Whew, times are just so bad now. Times are just so bad. I mean, I bet all the people who voted Republican, like, the billionaires, right? The billionaires that are sitting up in the trenches with Trump, his Musk and Vivek. Well, we know Vivek is gone, but and the other Basil, all the other ones. And speaking of Basil, do you guys see his wife? She's walking around in bra, panties, and a sheer top. How is that attractive? But anyway, that just came to my mind, made me forget what I was saying. Anyway, but there's so much going on. In 2024, we had the Diddy who was driving us crazy. Now 2025, we've got Trump who's driving us crazy. It's just so much, and it's just beginning. It's just beginning. So far, there's been 26 executive orders signed. And I don't know, that's just not even, it hasn't even been 2 weeks. It hasn't even been 2 weeks. Ooh, hey, you guys like my Ray-Bans? Check this out. They're like a, it's like a rose color, like a rose and a red. Aren't these fly? I feel so cool when I wear these. I feel like I should be on a motorcycle. Okay, I got these from, I don't know, the Ray-Ban store in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. I love them. But anyway, yeah, so like I said, don't believe everything you hear on the news. And I was watching some show where, Elon Musk, the most richest man, powerful richest man on the planet. I heard about his stock, that his stock is, well, I don't want to say too much, because with the snap of a finger, Elon could have your channel. He could have he could have you living in a box just like that. So I'm not going to say like too much about investing in Tesla or investing in whatever. But I heard one guy say, before you do anything, you better do your homework. Do your homework, because you want to keep your money in your pocket. Okay, don't be out making any frivolous investments. Don't always believe the hype. Don't fall for the okie doke. Okay, do your homework before you go out here spreading money around to billionaires who already have plenty of it. All right, I'm just saying. So I also heard a little bit about Jay-Z. Just a little bit. And as we all know, him and his Jay-Z and his lawyer Spiro, they're always in the alley like pros fighting their pimps. That's what I call them, because that's what they do. Everybody's getting smacked and punched around. That's what I say. But Busby, who is the attorney for not only the 13-year-old lady girl who was allegedly raped by Diddy and Jay-Z, but Busby is just saying that it's just unprecedented the way Spiro, Jay-Z's lawyer, is going after not only my personal life, the lawyer's personal life, but everybody else's personal life. All the clients, the lawyers, everybody. Spiro is like lawyer going after lawyer. Wait a minute. The lawyers are not the ones that's on trial. Jay-Z and Diddy are the ones on trial. So it's been said that Busby has proof. Okay? It's been said that Busby is just not sitting back, just taking it. Take that. Busby's not doing that. It's been said that he's got more proof than we realize, because he is not a stupid guy. He didn't get where he is today by being a lawyer that didn't cross his T's and dot his I's. Do you know how much Tony Busby is worth? Not that money's everything, but Tony Busby is worth $50 million, a lawyer. I know lawyers that don't make $50,000. Holes in their shoes, going to the pantries to find food. Okay, Busby managed to make $50 million for himself. I think he even has a private jet. I think I heard that. So it's been said that Busby has more than we know. I don't know. I kind of believe that. I kind of believe it. And I think that Jay-Z and his lawyer Spiro, they want to know so bad. They want to know so bad, so they're just spiraling out of control, just trying to see what lands. That's what it seems like they're doing. This world is just going crazy. It really is. I saw, what is her name? Selena Gomez. She's a singer. She's an entertainer. Gomez. So she is Hispanic, and she was just on TV crying because of the deportation. She was just crying and talking about how she felt. She was crying and talking about how she felt. This is America, freedom of speech. Everybody else is telling their stories and how they feel on social media. Why, right? Why can't Selena Gomez? So people were coming down on her because she was talking about immigration and America in her own voice. That is so weird. So you can do what you want to do, but I can't do what I want to do? She's on social media just like everybody else. Do you know what 2 pictures that I saw on social media yesterday? 2 pictures I saw on social media, and they came from Trump's account. Trump's account, Instagram account. It was a picture of Trump with a hat on, a gangster hat, showing himself as a gangster, like this. What? How old are you? Like a gangster, a president. And even worse, the second picture, now you know how we're all struggling for money. You guys know it. I need to go to the market. As soon as I finish talking to you guys, I'm going to go to the market, and I'm going to be holding my coat like this, just looking around at stuff that I cannot afford. I used to buy the bag of crab legs. They come like pre-bagged, and usually it's about $19, $20 for a nice size bag for 2 people. Well, that bag is going from $19 to like $27, $28, $29. No more crab legs. I go home. The kids are like, crab legs? I'm like, no. I have to buy them when they're not home and eat them because I can't afford to buy enough for everybody. You know, I just can't afford it. Sad. It's the way it is. You know? So, everybody, I don't know. I'm just here because, like I said, I'm waiting for someone, and I had all these things on my mind, and sometimes you just got to talk just to get it out of your mind. You know, some people journal, some people go to the gym, some people go get massages, which I love to go get a massage. As a matter of fact, I went to get a massage over the weekend because my neck, you know, as you get older, you know, you're sleeping and your neck hurt, you can't find the right pillow. I'm even trying to stuff pillows and make them, you know, supportive right here on this part of the neck. You know, it just comes with life. It just does. But I went to get a massage, and I was so excited because I got a discount, you know. It was at 4:00 p.m. I will never go get a massage again at 4:00 because it was a tired massage. It was just like she was just rubbing lotion on me. You know, she wasn't, and it was supposed to be a deep tissue. She wasn't like digging and trying to get the knots out and, you know, and stretching. And she wasn't doing that. It was just like she was just rubbing me. Like, I wanted to say, girl, if you don't get off me and let me put my clothes on. And I started to go to the desk and say, that was a bad massage. Can I please have a refund? But I just left. I'm just going to go to physical therapy because my neck hurts right here. Probably from so many years on the computer. You know, I got all kinds of hand issues. But it's okay. It's all good. I'm fairly healthy, so I'm happy. All right. So, you know, like I said, I just want to come on here and talk to you guys about don't believe everything you hear in the news, and the things that are in the news that we know are happening. We just got to hold on because this is what we have right now. You know what I wonder? I wonder who the next president of the United States is going to be. I wonder. Isn't that like a good question? Is it going to be J.D. Vance? I hope not. Isn't that a good question? Food for thought. Food for thought. Okay, everybody, this is your girl, Dakota, from Dakota's car, not Dakota's den today. But it was nice being out here in the car. Something different, something different. When the weather gets better, I'll be going out to the park to talk to you guys. And you guys have a good night. And I'm going to go home and make some dinner and watch the news. And once I watch the news, I'm sure I'll have something else to report. Okay, everybody have a great night. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I would appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye. I hope you enjoyed my small talk. Bye.